Hello, friends. Welcome to a fresh new topic of the Mind Maverick by Rosalind Bosco. I'm happy to welcome you all again to this episode. And thank you very much for subscribing to my videos, dear friends. If you like my videos, kindly press the like and subscribe button. We are going to discuss a lot of interesting topics in the future. You can even suggest some topics which we can discuss about as long as they are related to motivation and spiritual energy. Today, I would like to discuss with you about whether it's really possible for us to heal our mind as well as our bodies to a certain extent. So let us talk about that. It is as important for our minds to be healed as well as our bodies, because if our mind is not healed and there is something unhealed in our minds, it may as well reflect in our on our physical selves and cause a disease or a problem, or it might inflict on our minds as an irritation. So let us discuss about how we can connect the physical self with our minds and try to see whether we can achieve some kind of healing for our mind as well as our physical selves. So, coming to our topic, according to me, the most important words that were uttered in the history of mankind are the following: Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they are doing. And these are the words which have made me an ardent follower of Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ was the personification of God in the human form. He uttered these words when the people, the soldiers, the Roman soldiers, were crucifying him. I know, friends, that this is much beyond us. We can never aspire to the level of gods. But at least let us try to aspire to the level of human beings. So, we cannot forgive people who commit murder or other heinous crimes. It is beyond our capacity. It is only in the capacity of God to forgive such crimes. But don't you think it's possible for us to coexist with our human beings, at least with those around us, happily? And please note an important, the real meaning of what Jesus said. Forgive them, Father, for they do not know what they are doing. Underscored. They do not know what they are doing. Jesus gives us a hint about the evolution of human beings. I mean, it's not possible for everybody to kill or murder or commit a theft. But there are still people who are able to do it without a second thought. Now, why is this difference prevalent among human beings? Because these people don't know what they are doing. They are not in the process of evolution as much as many others who live among us in the world. And law will take its own course in punishing the criminals or the people who have not yet evolved from the stage of being animals. But what about us? So, I am sure that we would not go to the extent of committing heinous crimes. So, is it possible for us to forgive others who live very close to us? Now, there is one thing that I would like to bring to your notice is that I have experienced that when we start forgiving others, our mind gets healed automatically. So, when our mind gets healed automatically, there is also some kind of energy flowing into the physical body which helps us to rejuvenate our own cells. So when Jesus said, "Forgive them, Father, if they do not know what they are doing," he was setting an example. He was giving us the idea that when we forgive others, not for themselves but for ourselves, we ignite a self-healing process both in our minds as well as our bodies. I do not mean to say that we would be able to cure huge diseases or terminal illnesses, which also happens sometimes, and that can be only the miracle of God. It can only be attributed to God and not to any human being. But apart from that, I realize from my own experience that when we start forgiving people for the small misdeeds that they might have committed against us, then we are able to regulate our minds and to a certain extent even our physical selves. So today, let us think about the deeper meaning of these words by Jesus Christ. That is, "Forgive them, Father, for they do not know what they are doing." Can we forgive our family members and those closest to us and enable us to heal ourselves by this forgiveness? I hope you find my videos useful. If you like to read more about these, kindly find my books on Amazon.in and Amazon.com, The Brimstone Fallacy and God Has Our Backs. Thank you, friends, for listening to me. Until we meet next, goodbye.